Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the punter now, Pat McAfee, to get this one started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Ready, break! Ready, ready?
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
19.
Now Jackson back into his end zone. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Buying time to his left. Able to find a seam for 14 yards, but still now facing a 4th down after the scramble.
Even though it's the opening drive of the game, he wasn't shy about taking off and running with the football, even knowing the defense is definitely going to take their shots at him, and that's exactly what they did. He better learn to slide, otherwise he won't be around to finish this one.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action with Jackson being chased out left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble at 2nd down. Open man is Michael Irvin, complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Jackson out to his left. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Throw left side is complete to Irvin. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Gain of 9 brings up 2nd and a yard.
Play action. It's Jackson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down.
Check smash, check smash. Check go.
On 3rd down, this is Jackson. And he's taken down inside the 30.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson. That ball caught. Hits the playmaker, Michael Irvin. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll try the right side here with Bo. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. Jackson is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Well, 1st quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And he's got it to make it 7-0 Bengals.
Makes the score Bengals 7, Vikings 0.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Here comes Devin Hester bringing it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Jump out!
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
22 yards there, a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, Vikings.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score, Bengals 7, Vikings nothing.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Check 30.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This will be caught by Harold Carmichael. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First down.
On play action, now Rodgers. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. He'll drop this down to Jackson. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Now the extra point try forthcoming. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone. So it goes for 2 points on the fake and gives him a lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down 1, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, you're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play.
And now look at him go. Oh, some strong running. And able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
In just about every special teams meeting, there's a discussion with the punter about his importance. Why? He can flip the field for your team defensively, move it deep into their own territory, or if you're backed up on offense, and he can hit a big punt and change field position and help his.
He's got a man complete. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Ready? Ready?
Throwing is Jackson. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now it's Jackson. That's caught by Irvin. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's up over 50 yards receiving now in this first half. It's a first down. They run on first down with Jackson. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Second down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score.
Let's go.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 4.
Let go.
And now Metcalf going to get a chance to run. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Jack Panther.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Go.
Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. Sheds off the tackle. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Bengals are once again back in front. Elliott on for the extra point. And it's up and good to make this now a 14-8 ball game.
Bengals 14, Vikings 8.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Hester to return from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Hey, 88.
On play action, it's Rodgers. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davis. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Get 300. Get 300. Look again.
Now it's Rodgers. Right side caught by Jackson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. He'll complete this one to Collins. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
25 yards.
Get 300. Get
And
300.
the Vikings first down.
Yeah, Liz. 300.
Rodgers to throw once more. Flushed out right. Open man complete downfield to Davis. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And this is up and good to put them up by a point. It's 15-14.
Vikings 15, Bengals 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the...
Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And the Vikings will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The clock showing just 16 seconds till the half as they line up 1st and 10. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Jackson. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice game. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. It's Jackson again on the reception. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. Hester to return from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense set to begin the 3rd quarter, and Charles, if they had a checklist of things they wanted to accomplish in the first half, certainly at the top of that list would be having the lead, and they've got that here.
That's always the most important box to check, isn't it? But also, they've had some success in their passing game, so probably an empty box establishing the run. They're on pace for fewer than 100 yards in this.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to be out of bounds here all the way down inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 80 yards.
Boy, this has just been an offensive clinic. It's seemingly been one big play after another, and add this one onto the list. When you can bite up more than half the field on one play, things are definitely working in your favor.
Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, but a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Hey, 88. Over.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal. And it'll be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Intercepted. The Bengals take over
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow? Trying to get it to Jackson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the legend, Ray Nitschke. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. But Charles, he was looking for just a short throw, kept it in range for the rare linebacker pick 6.
And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarter.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare him
I was
to do
going to
that?
ask you,
What was
maybe
that?
they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Steps away. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he had to reach for that one, but can't grab it. It's behind him, and it's incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. That is caught, and he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Play action. Now Jackson on the move to his left. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And they're going to speed things up here.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Flush to his right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
A 7-yard pickup.
2nd down, another carry for Jackson. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
To throw is Jackson. He's got his target. That's complete. Touchdown, Bengals. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 3 quarters in the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Cincinnati. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Back north. Green, I get it.
Up the middle they go with a big back Jackson. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation. So they'll try to move the ball closer here on 3rd down. A field goal from this spot would be just inside of 60 yards, 59 to be exact. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Over. Flip again.
Again, it's Jackson as he'll stay on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
We are going.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Oh, no, over here.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And able to work his way down to the 16.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up
On the give, here comes Jackson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
A big play here. Crowd on their feet. 3rd and 4.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throw left side is complete to Irvin.
And this is obviously a spot where you lean on your stars. Get the ball to them in open space and let them do what they do.
And the Bengals
Now a give, it's Jackson. And he's going to have another 1st down here as he's able to dive beyond the marker.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Smash. Ready, right?
Jackson
To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll get nothing out of that one.
Here comes 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. What can they come up with here? It's 3rd and 7.
Go.
They'll run now with Bo Jackson.
And he is going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They run again with Jackson. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I'd keep going back to him.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now they get the timeout. It leads you to wonder, will they kick it here or risk running another play and possibly not getting down in time? We'll see.
Here we go.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Ready.
Jackson to throw.
Rolling to his left. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Elliott now to add the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Bengals 28, Vikings 24.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Here's 1st down.
One final try for Rodgers. We've seen this before.
He'll get this complete to Collins.
And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of lateral